So, welcome all to today's classes. Today we will be discussing about the main important topics of Ayush GK, and also regarding the Ayush main centers, what it is, and regarding the national institutes and the research projects which were mentioned under Ayush streams, and also regarding the Ministry of Ayush, and some of the activities or research activities which can be done by both the teachers and the students. This is the part which we are going to deal with it today. So as it is Ayush, you might have heard, like previously this was also called as ISM and H. So it is Indian System of Medicine and Homeopathy. That's part which is mentioned here. So that was the Ayush year. So when we discuss about the Ayush, the ministry was in 9th November 2014, it was formulated. Before that, 1995 onwards, ISM and H is there. And after that, in 2014 only, the Ayush ministry was formed. And the stream of Ayush, that was formed in 2003, because we know there are different kinds of medicinal systems, the alternative system of medicine, which is scattered everywhere. So the government tried to coordinate everything together under one heading, and that is called as the Ayush. This was a mainstream which was formed there. And here, mainly the research and educational activities were formulated under Ayurveda, Yoga and Naturopathy. That is AYUSH, Ayush, and then Unani, Siddha and Homeopathy. And also regarding Sovarikpa, we will be discussing about the research activities last only. And other than that one, regarding the ministers. So mainly we will discuss about what are the ministers and all. So the main aim of Ministry of Ayush, I hope all of you are knowing about it, and that is not an MCQ type of question. That's why we are not discussing about it. So here the Department of ISM and H, the systemic development was mainly responsible, like Department of Ayurveda, Yoga, and sole interaction of education and research activities were coordinated by the Ministry of Ayush. And after the Ministry of Ayush was formed there, we had lot of ministers there. And the first Ayush minister was Shripad Yesho Naik. I think you might have heard in the news and all. He met with a car accident. All those news and all, you might be knowing about that. Right? And after that, the Kiran Riju, that was the second minister for the Ayush. And the third was Sarbananda Sonowal. I think under Sarbananda Sonowal, there were a lot of research activities which were coordinated, mainly the Global Center for Traditional Medicine. That activities were all coordinated when it was under the ministry under Sarbananda Sonowal's this was coordinated there. And now, I think in 2024, I think in 2024, Shri Pratap Rao Ganpat Rao Jadhav, he became the Ayush minister. And the next turn of BJP government came at the time only. Pratap Rao Ganpat Rao Jadhav was formulated as Ayush minister there. And under this ministry only, there were a lot of things which was formulated, mainly the NTET that was formed. The NTET exam was coordinated there, and many research activities were formulated or under the draft under this government there. This is the final regarding the ministers. And I think 2014 onwards, Shripad Yesho Naik was coordinated there. And currently, we know the Honorable Minister of State. So Shripad Ganpat Rao Jadhav he is the coordinator there, and his coordination of activities is managed by a secretary. So this name you are always familiar, because the main agenda or the Ayurveda up to now, the main milestone up to now is always coordinated or propagated under the proper coordination of Vaidya Rajesh Kotecha sir. I think Rajesh Kotecha sir, mainly the history is that he was Jamnagar pass out, and his wife is Dr. Tanuja Nesari. She is the AIA previous director. Now she is not the director there. So they were the prime Ayurveda frameworkers. When we think about the Ayurveda frameworkers, their two names were there, Dr. Tanuja Nesari and Vaidya Rajesh Kotecha sir. And the headquarters of it is at New Delhi there. When we think about the National Commission for Homeopathy there, Other than that one, there are secretary. After the secretary, there are joint secretaries there and DDG is there. There are so many people there. But the main thing only you have to understand, like Vaidya Rajesh Kotecha. And there was Ministry of Ayush. There are main domains there. So the Ayush, the main domain is what? Health domain. So health is given first importance there. So only thing is that the treatment procedures of Ayurveda should reach every nook and corner of the world, even to the smallest village, to the smallest villages. The health tradition of Ayurveda should be reached. That is the prime agenda under the health domain of Ayurveda. When we think about the education, the main education is that the coordination of all research activities, all educational activities should be uniform. Like it should not be something different in Kashmir and something different in Kanyakumari. So it should be all coordinated. That was the main prime thing when we think about the educational domain under the Ministry of Ayush. Then coming to the third part, that is regarding the research activities. So when we think about the research and development, maybe Ayush was a step back when we compare to modern system of medicine. So to take it more forward, in that condition, there were many research activities which were coordinated. So that is coming under the third domain there. And the fourth domain and the most important domain is regarding the quality and standard. Because unless and until you have a standard operating formula or standard operating conditions, nothing will move forward. That is why quality and standard should be uniformly maintained. That was the next domain which was mentioned under the Ministry of Ayush there. And you have the medicinal plants. The medicinal plant board is a different domain and different board where I think the National Plant Board and the previous director, I know, Dr. Tanuja sir, I think it has changed now. But this is also coming under the medicinal plants there. So it is an apex national body which thinks about the medicinal plants cultivation and propagation for the future Ayurveda. So that is a part mentioned there. And when we think about the organization, what are the organizations which were mentioned under Ayush? So when we think about the Ayush, there are all the systems which is having a national institute there. So when we consider the National Institute, for proper coordination of that National Institute, there is a committee which is coordinating in that one. So in the case of Ayurveda, it is NCISM, National Commission for Indian System of Medicine. When it is coming to homeopathy, it is National Commission for Homeopathy. When it is related to Pharmacopoeia Commission, there is PCIMH, that is Pharmacopoeia Commission for Indian Medicine and Homeopathy. This is a mixed collaboration of Indian medicine and homeopathy, which is mentioned there. And there are research organizations, like the very famous one is regarding the Central Council of Research in Ayurvedic Science, or the CCRAS. So CCRAS advertisement you are always seeing, CCRAS research activities you are seeing. So here CCRAS and CCRH is there. RS is RH for homeopathy and CCRS for Siddha, and CCRS for Siddha is there. Then CCRUM, that is for Unani medicine, and CCRYN, that is in New Delhi. These are the main research organizations which is told there. And there are public sector undertakings that is called as IMPESIL. That is the Indian Medicine Pharmaceutical Corporation Limited, and you have the All National Institute there. So the main importance or the prime important national institute is the All India Institute of Ayurveda, which is located at New Delhi. That is the first national institute. And the second to that one, there is National Institute of Ayurveda, which is at Jaipur, and RAV is there. Maybe all the times, I think recently the RAV advertisement has come regarding RAV. This is a sponsored program. So here, RAV is there. It is also located at New Delhi, and the National Institute of Naturopathy is there. That is located at Pune, and the National and Northeastern Institute of Ayurveda and Homeopathy, that is also called as NEIAH, that is located at Shillong there. Northeastern Institute of Ayurveda and Medicinal Research is there, that is located at Pasigat. Okay, and then National Institute of Unani Medicine is there, that is located at Bangalore, and ITRA is there. You are always knowing ITRA at Jamnagar there, and NIS is there, that is at Chennai. And NIH is the National Institute of Homeopathy, that is at Kolkata. So these type of things, MCQs can be asked here. The Morarji Desai National Institute of Yoga is there, is at New Delhi there. Then the National Institute of Sowa Rigpa. I think the recent addition under the Ayush is regarding Sowa Rigpa. The Sowa Rigpa, the location is at Leh. National Institute of Sowa Rigpa is at Leh there. Then you have the All India Institute of Ayurveda, which has recently got its stone laid back in Goa there. And after the Goa, it is National Institute of Ayurveda at Panchkula, which is at Haryana, and National Institute of Homeopathy, which is at Narela. These are the main areas where the National Institute is located. So when first we will be discussing about what is regarding AYA's main contribution towards Ayurveda. So AYA, you are always knowing, it is an autonomous organization, okay, which is located under the Ministry of Ayush and which is controlled by the Government of India there, which is mainly located at Delhi. And the main director in charge, the previous director in charge was Dr. Tanuja Nesari, and now it has been changed to Dr. Sujata Kadam. She is the director in charge there. And the Ministry of Ayush has recently formulated, I think it was in 2018, one of the National Pharmacovigilance Center is also AYA. Previously, the National Institute was there, but now AYA is also changed as the National Pharmacovigilance Coordination Center. Then you have the quarterly biannual, that quarterly journal is there by AYA. That is called as AyuCare Journal. AyuCare is the journal name, that is the Journal of Ayurveda Case Reports. So whenever you have any successful case report, you can publish it in AyuCare. And AYA mainly, I think it has history starting from 2017. So it was laid down by the then Prime Minister there, and mainly for diagnosis and treatment, what are the aims and objectives which is mentioned there. And also the WHO was collaborated with All India Institute, and you have also 25 specialty departments and 12 clinics with interdisciplinary research laboratories and all are mentioned. And maybe the breakthrough or main importance was given when the COVID-19 attack was there. So during the COVID-19 only, the main importance of AYA came there, because mainly the Ayurveda protocols of COVID were maintained by mainly the professors of All India Institute of Ayurveda. And there is R&D section is there, and also the safety evaluation is there, the COVID-19 in preventive Ayurveda and the drug development, and new drugs were also formulated during the COVID-19 protocols. Next, when we are coming to the National Institute of Ayurveda, which is called as NIA at Jaipur, I think it has a long-lasting history there. It was formulated in 1946, and whenever you see the National Institute and below you have the de novo, it is mentioned as de novo. No other universities, no other National Institute is having the special propaganda of de novo category. It is under the deemed institution or the deemed university category, which is also called as de novo category. And this was done by the Prime Minister of India. So that is why in 2020, on 5th Ayurveda Day, this was made into a deemed de novo category and dedicated to the nation there. And first central government institute which is deemed to be in a university in the Ayush streams. And the next one is regarding the RAV. Okay, RAV in that one. RAV director is Dr. Vandana Siroha. So here, mainly the knowledge promotion and practice of Ayurveda. These are the main two aims of RAV there. So maybe Ayurveda practice should be more flourished, or Ayurveda should be practiced very well. In such a condition, RAV was formulated and RAV gurus were selected, and RAV gurus will have a greater opportunity to train the young generation of Ayurveda. So in that cases, the RAV was formulated, and it is having the eligibility as BMS, and once you write the entrance of RAV, you'll get selected in CRAV, and you will have a stipend. Every month, you will have a stipendary study there, at least for 1 year there. And other than that one, you have the Vidyapeeth selection is there. That is the RAV Vidyapeeth, that is Rashtriya Ayurveda Vidyapeeth, FRAV, Fellow of Rashtriya Ayurveda Vidyapeeth. That is the name of it. And the ATAP category is there. ATAP category means Ayurveda Training Accreditation Board. Ayurveda Training Accreditation Board, that is the ATAP category. And here, the Gyan Ganga is there. Gyan Ganga is the knowledge voyage, which is mentioned there, Gyan Ganga. So here, every Thursday, there is a webinar series which is managed under the RAV. And here the courses, they formulate a course. The main first course is regarding the CRAV, and also there is MRAV is also there. That is member of Rashtriya Ayurveda Vidyapit. Then when we are discussing about the National Institute of Naturopathy. Okay, National Institute of Naturopathy, it is located at Pune, and it has a special building, and that building name is called as Bapu Bhavan. The Bapu Bhavan is located at Tadiwala Road, and that's at Pune there. And here mainly the Union Minister of Health and Family Welfare has dedicated to it. The National Institute of Naturopathy, the location is there, and mainly more propagation of naturopathy, and maybe the name was given as Bapu Bhavan because the main propagator of naturopathy was our father of nation, Mahatma Gandhi. That's why the name of it. And the Northern Institute, Institute of Ayurveda and Homeopathy, NIEH. So here mainly many research activities and seminars are conducted now recently in Northeastern Institute of Ayurveda and Homeopathy at Shillong there. So here the Northeastern Institute, there is an autonomous institute, okay, and it was formally inaugurated by Minister of State for Ayush, that is Sripat Yasho Naik, on 22nd December, that was in 2016, it was formulated. And there is Northeastern Institute of Ayurveda and Folk Medicine Research. Okay, this is located at Pasigat, and this is at Arunachal Pradesh. So Pasigat is located as Arunachal Pradesh. And the main important is that the traditional healthcare practices should come into the beneficiality of the nation there. That is why the Northeastern region, especially the traditional healers, are very much there. That is why this was given importance. So traditional healers of the Northeastern region were given importance there. Then you have regarding the National Institute of Unani Medicine. Okay, National Institute of Unani Medicine is located at Bangalore. So here it is also coming under the Ministry of Ayush. And here since 2004, their research activities were conducted there. So here there is postgraduate teaching, training and research. Mainly in Unani system of medicine, this was propagated there. And you have ITRA. ITRA, everyone is knowing, it is located at Jamnagar, Gujarat, and the director is Professor PJ Padgari. That is the new director of Jamnagar. And the Parliament of India has passed the teaching and research in development of Ayurveda. That was in 2020, that act was maintained. Previously, the name of ITRA was called as IPGT and RA, Institute of Postgraduate Teaching and Research. And after that, it was being changed to Institute of Teaching and Research in Ayurveda after the act came in 2020. And hence, the naming of it was done there. And the ITRA, mainly there are formation of different institutions there, like ITRA, that is the main postgraduate center there. Also, you have another Ayurveda college which is functioning there, and that is one of the oldest college. It is the Shri Gulab Kuvarma Ayurveda Mahavidyalaya, that is the college. And also you have a pharmacy there, that is called as the Indian Pharmaceutical Sciences, Indian Institute of Ayurvedic Pharmaceutical Sciences, which is at Jamnagar there. And you have also the Maharshi Patanjali Institute for Yoga, Naturopathy, Education and Research, MPIYNER, under ITRA in the Department of Swastavrata. This Maharshi Patanjali Institute is also located there in Jamnagar only. And the main important achievements is that it is having a golden standard for ITRA. The first institute, maybe before National Institute or before Goa, before National Institute or before AIA, the first national importance credit was given to ITRA. So that is the first institute of national importance. And you have the first institution which started short-term Ayurveda courses for foreigners there. Maybe now it is a flourished area, like you conduct so many short courses for foreigners, but it was there previously only. I think very years before, I think 20-25 years before only, there was a course there where the foreigners can study BMS or foreigners can do a small short-term courses other than BMS also, and they can get a name under the prefix, the doctor, Ayurvedic doctor, and they can practice in the foreign countries. So that was the first courses which is started under the National Institute there. And also you have only PG Center in Ayurveda, which is having a pharmacology laboratory and animal house. because other centers are slowly developing now, but this center has an animal house and pharmacology laboratory is also there. And the first M.Pharm studies and MSc courses and all were started by ITRA, but now these courses are also done by NIA also. And you have the pharmacovigilance system. Like already I have told you, IA is considered as a National Pharmacovigilance Coordination Center. It is called as NPCC. But before that one, ITRA was also a pharmacovigilance center there. And then you have regarding Pharmacovigilance Center for ASU drugs is there, and the National Pharmacovigilance Resource Center. National Pharmacovigilance Coordination Center was IA, but National Pharmacovigilance Resource Center, NPRC, was under NPRC is NPRC, that is at ITR. Okay, I'll write that point because that may get confused today. First one is regarding National Pharmacovigilance Coordination Center. Okay, this is located at IA. Then National Pharmacovigilance. Okay, then National Pharmacovigilance Resource Center is there. Okay, National Pharmacovigilance Resource Center. This is located at National Pharmacovigilance Resource Center. This is located at ITRA. So these two differences you should note down. NPCC at IA and NPRC at ITRA. And there is something called as e-learning program in Ayurveda for sensitization of modern medical professional, which is also available online there. And there was PG databases which was prepared first time under ITRA only, and thereby the PG thesis in electronic format which was made there. And the National Institute of Siddha is there, that is called as National Institute of Siddha. So this National Institute is established at Tambara, that is the Siddha, because Siddha is more flourished in the Tamil Nadu states. That's why National Institute of Siddha is located at Chennai there. And it is one among the 8 national institute which is developed in the cases of homeopathy education also. And here it is also connected with the Dr. MGR Medical University, mainly the most famous Tamil Nadu MGR, Dr. MGR Medical University, and together with that one, this is functioning there. And the headquarters, of course, is at Chennai, and also the Siddha research is going on there. And there is Morarji Desai National Institute of Homeopathy, Morarji Desai National Institute of Yoga, that is other thing. Okay. Okay, 1 minute. Okay. This is one thing. 1 minute. I'm just scaring the screen. It is not getting shared. 1 minute. Okay, this was one thing. Okay. It got hand. Okay. Okay. Then the other one is regarding main other national institute, that's National Institute of Soarikpa there. Other than that one, the main national institute in that one, the Soarikpa is there. The Soarikpa, before that, the Morarji Desai National Institute of Yoga is there. 1 minute, I am trying to make it to big screen. It's not getting shared. Okay. Okay. So it is regarding the Moraji Desai National Institute of Yoga. So here it is an autonomous organization, okay, under the Ministry of Ayush, which is mentioned there. And there is coordination of yoga activities, which is done here. And here also mainly the yoga education, training, therapy, and research. Mostly the Moraji Desai National Institute is considered as a nodal agency, which is doing research under the yoga. And in 1988, this name was changed to Moraji Desai National Institute of Yoga. So that was the name which was given in 1988. And this is located at New Delhi there. The National Institute of Soa Rigpa is there. That is NISR. That is... Okay, 1 minute. Okay. Okay, it's getting a little bit of error. Okay, I'll continue. So the National Institute of Soa Rigpa is there. So the main importance of National Institute of Soa Rigpa is that there is one thing called as the Soa Rigpa system of medicine. Here the main milestone is that there was a global Ayush investment and innovation summit in 2022, and this global summit was held at Gandhinagar. Regarding the Global Center for Traditional Medicine, Global Ayush Investment and Innovation Summit in 2022. And this event was organized in Gandhinagar. And this launched the Global Center for Traditional Medicine at Jamnagar in collaboration with the World Health there. There is WHO Global Center for Traditional Medicine. I think when you go to Jamnagar, there is a small center, that is the WHO GCTM is there. WHO GCTM. That center was there. So here, the Ministry of Ayush has signed a host country, that is HCA, with WHO on 25th March 2022. And this established the WHO Global Center for Traditional Medicine at Jamnagar, Gujarat. So where the WHO GCTM was formulated, you have to see that at Jamnagar there. And there was various MOUs which was signed there. There were 24 MOUs which was signed there with Nepal, Bangladesh, Hungary, then Malaysia, Mauritius, Mongolia. So many countries have signed the MOUs with our country, and 37 MOUs were developed for the research and development of traditional medicine with many foreign universities like Canada and Malaysia. And 15 MOUs have been signed for Ayush academic chairs there in foreign institutes like Hungary, Latvia, Mauritius, etc. And the MOU has been exchanged between CCRAS and NCISM also. So that was an MOU which we are not knowing. Not everyone is knowing regarding that MOU. And CCRAS and NCISM is that here the NCISM will have a goal for pan-India research and Ayurvedic knowledge forward. So here they are taking a part with the CCRS. So that is how the newest research activities like even the Prakriti Parikshan is also coming as a part of these MOUs only. And I think the recent research activity was regarding Poshan Abhiyan. Poshan Abhiyan was conducted at AIA. That was on, it was at Minister of Ayush in 2021. And there was a MOU between Women and Child Development MOU. And here the Ministry of Ayush developed some child development activities there. On 6th Ayurveda Day, 6th Ayurveda was on 2021. At the time only the Poshan Abhiyan was conducted. And in connection with that one, there was Poshan Ma and Poshan Pakkavada organized by Ministry of Women and Child Development. There we have the Ayush Ahar in the country. So these are the main Ayush activities in the field of food activities. So first is coming as Poshan Abhiyan. Second is regarding Poshan Abhiyan, then Ayush Ahar. After that, Ayush Pakkavada and also Poshan Mah. These are the main activities which are coordinated there. So there is Poshan Mah is there. Then Poshan Pakawada is there. Poshan Pakwada, okay. Pakwada is there. And Poshan Abhiyan is there. These were the main activities which was coordinated. And recently, there is something called as Ayush Ahar were also coordinated, okay. Ayush Ahar was also coordinated there. And also you have regarding international collaboration of Ayush sector there. That is the federal level MOU. Here there are 11 countries and institute level MOU is there with the 24 countries. And the Ayush information cell is there, which is in 25 countries, which is mentioned there. And there is recently one Ayush visa was formulated. Maybe if you have gone to the World Ayurveda Congress, there is a small section was there that is called as Ayush Visa there. So the Ayush Visa, the Heal in India initiative by Government of India. There is a new category of Ayush Visa which has been created, and this created foreign nationals to receive medical treatment in India through Ayush or other traditional Indian system of medicine there. So there are schemes there, like the central sector scheme is there, centrally sponsored scheme is there, and the financial sanction is there. These are the main schemes there. So one of the scheme is regarding the Ayur Gyan scheme. Ayur Gyan scheme. This is one of the scheme. So the Ayurved scheme is that the ministry has two separate schemes for the promotion of Ayush education and the research there. So for promotion of Ayush education research, one of the scheme was regarding the Ayurved scheme. So under the Ayurved scheme, the main thing is that you have to conduct CMAs in Ayush, and innovation activities should be also conducted. So one thing is regarding continuing medical education and other is regarding innovations, which is formulated there. So here you have the capacity in Ayush healthcare sector. And there is capacity building and continuing medical education in Ayush, where the doctors are the beneficiaries, and you will have the clinical assistants in that one. For the teachers, for the professional development, you can aim at it. And Ayush paramedicals or even the Ayush health workers, you have periodical training for them. And Ayush institutions, you have the management training there. And Ayush professionals, for that one, you have to be a part of various continuing medical educations for updated knowledge and skills part there. So that's one thing. And the research and innovation in Ayush is there. So maybe now as a part of it, every institute in India is having an innovation cell there. Innovation cell. This is all because of research and innovation wing of Ayush there. Only thing is that for the research and scientist, you get more research and development wings there. For the Ayush professional, there is evidence-based support. Then Ayush entrepreneurs, that is the IPRA, that is intellectual property rights and patents, they will be having a separate section. And human resource in Ayush, that is regarding scientific aptitude development. And when you have to go to the collaborative ventures, there are joint research initiatives like CCRS is conducting an MOU with the NCISM. Like that, there are various joint research activities, especially yoga and Ayurveda is conducting a joint research activity, or the yoga and homeopathy is conducting a research activity. Like that, so many joint research activities are also coming under the research part of it. Then you have regarding the quantum of assistance. That is, for each thing, there is financial allocation. That finance part is done there, and training and capacity building is there, research funding is there, and the infrastructure development is there. The scope of research and innovation in Ayush component is there. Here you have the focus of Ayurved scheme. There is the integrated health research, clinical research is there, and the epidemiological research is there. And as a part of it, there is another called as Ayur Swasthya. So Ayur Swasthya. So similar to the Ayur Gyan, that is Ayur Swasthya. So the Ayur Swasthya, that is Ayush and public health, and Ayush for sports medicine is also there. So here on top of it, the Ayush and public health component is there. So here you have the government institutes, non-profit voluntary organizations are there, NGO is there, and also athletes are part of it. That Ayush sports medicine injury related activities are there, and sports medicine component is there. Like a sports person will have the treatment and rehabilitation structures are also under the Ayush rehabilitation, Ayush sports medicine there. And you have the hospitals where the treatment and rehabilitation are aimed at a fitness promotion, for the fitness promotion. And you have the Center for Excellence, that is called as a COE component, Center for Excellence, or the COE component. That is a Center for Excellence there. And here, the teachers and the students and patients are also developed with it. Like the COE components is that the Ayush medical sector should be more upgraded and it should have more healthy units as a part of it. So here we have the teachers, which are the specialized units. Teachers are having a specialized units there, and you have the students there. Students are the competency or strengthening or infrastructure development part, or the capacity building part is there. The patients are having the concessional healthcare activities. Researcher will have a awareness and capacity building activities, and the government bodies will have a sector strengthening part of it. And as a part of the funding pattern, maximum 10 crores will be approved approximately for 3 years. For 3 years, maximum 10 crores will be there, and fund will be installed in three installments, like 40%, 40%, and 20% of total amount will be there, and 30% capping for construction of building is there. And also you have the information, education, and communications part is also there. So you have regarding the scheme, which many components, that much only enough. And next we will be moving to the international cooperation. There are many MOUs signed, or many international activities which were conducted under with the Ayush and Ayush Information Health Centers there. Like Ayush information cells are there in foreign countries, and health centers and institutions are given financial assistance for a development. These are part of it. And you have the Ayush Aushadhi Gunavatta Evam Utpadita Pravartan, like Augosi scheme, that is also called as Augosi. I'll write what is Augosi. Augosi scheme means Ayush Aushadhi गुणवत्ता एवं उत्पादन गुणवत्ता एवं उत्पादन संवर्धन योजना. This is a part called as Augosi scheme. And here the scheme regulates Ayurveda, Siddha, and homeopathy. There is a ASU and H part there. It enhances India's manufacturing capabilities and exports traditional medicine and health promotion is there. Adequate infrastructure and technological accreditation is there. And Ayush drug manufacturers are there. Like financial incentives are there for equipment and infrastructure. And you have also the testing laboratories which are funded there. The pharmacies are funded there. And the conservation, development, and sustainable management of medicinal plants there. So here, the farmers are aimed there. So farmers will get a financial assistance for medicinal plant cultivation, and the stakeholders are there. Stakeholders will support marketing and value addition activities. Marketing and value addition activities will be supported there. And forest management committees are there, where the planting material will be distributed. Like the forest activities, like the forest officials will get the medicinal plants, and it will be widely cultivated in their areas, in their forest areas there. And for the panchayats, for the capacity building, small dispensaries will be aimed there, and through the dispensaries, the medicinal plants will be supplied there free of cost. Then you have the one panchayats is there, the forest panchayats are there, where you have the quality planting material for medicinal plants there. Self-help groups are there, that is the post-harvest management, especially in the case of medicinal plants cultivation, be there aloe vera, or in the cases of bala, a wide range of activities are coming there, especially the regional things. Like you don't get the same drugs here in South India or the Western India, the same in the Northern Indian part of it. So there in Nepal and countries and all, mainly Ativisha and all will be mainly cultivated there. So that's part. And you have regarding the now some of the you have the quantum of assistance. The quantum of assistance is that infrastructure for quality planting material for medicinal plants. For that one, 50 lakhs are provided. And information, education, communication activities, for that 7 lakhs are given. And post-harvest management and marketing, for that 55 lakhs is given. And the quality testing and certification is there. For that one, 7.50 lakh is being given there. So the total project cost is rupees 120 lakh, which is coming there. And you have the National Ayush Mission, that is also called as NAM there. So here, Ayush healthcare services throughout the country is done there, which strengthens and improves Ayush healthcare services. So here, a holistic wellness model through Ayush and healthcare wellness is maintained there. And you have the patient will have a cost effective healthcare there, and the healthcare providers will have an access to Ayush healthcare services, and the education institutions will have the quality education and infrastructure strengthening there. Also in 2021-22, the NAM guidelines have been revised and the Ayush public health programs have been added, which is added in the National Ayush Mission there. And as a part of it, where there was mainly Ayush has been collaborated with the NPCDS, that is a National Program for Prevention and Control of Cancer, Diabetes, Cardiovascular Diseases and Stroke. Cancer, diabetes, cardiovascular diseases and the stroke there. And as a part of it, there was very much activities which is correlated. We will mention what are the activities which was mentioned under this, okay? I hope you are not getting bored. Okay, the first one is regarding Supraja. Okay. Okay. What is Supraja is that the Ayush maternal and the neonatal intervention. For the neonates, the Supraja was formulated there. And Vayomitra is that Ayush geriatric healthcare services. Vayomitra is the Ayush geriatric. So Supraja for the maternal and neonatal. And the Vayomitra, that is the Ayush geriatric healthcare. And after that one, you have the Ayurveda. In the Ayurveda, the healthy lifestyle through Ayush for school children. Okay, healthy lifestyle for school children. Okay, after the Ayurveda, you have the Ayush mobile medical unit is there. And you have the Karunya. Karunya, as it is known, it is for the palliative services. And the NAM is having a collaboration with the Karunya, mainly for the palliative care. A lot of Ayurveda medicines and Ayurveda Panchakarma is being used there. Mainly the oils and all can be used there. So the palliative care is being done. That is also under Karunya they are doing that. And you have the national program on Ayush for morbidity management and disability prevention, that is MMDP or lymphatic filariasis. And here the mission will have the gaps in healthcare services. Also, it was launched in 2014 by Department of Ayush there, and the government decides to continue National Ayush Mission as a centrally sponsored scheme till 2026 there. And you have mandatory components, that is the Ayush services are there, or the Ayush educational institutions are there, the quality control of ASU and H drugs are there, and the medicinal plants are there. Also, you have the Ayush Gram and Ayush HWC. Ayush Gram, I think one village will be adopted per block, and previously the Ayush Gram program was a big breakthrough in all Ayurvedic institutions there. There was a competition held there, and as a part of it, the winners are given, I think, 15,000 rupees or something like that. The cost was there. That is coming under the Ayush Gram. Ayush HWC is there. The first one is the Ayush Gram. And this one is Ayush HWC. So the Ayush HW is that the Union Cabinet on 2020 approved the proposal of Ministry of Ayush. So it operationalizes 12,500 health and wellness centers under Ayushman Bharat. So here Ayush HWCs will be operationalized like states or union territories and centrally sponsored schemes there. And there will be National Ayush Mission under the NAM there. That is not so important. There is Ayush Ministry launches are there. Like Ayush Ministry will have the 5 portals. The 5 portals, what are they? We will discuss here. Okay. the Ayush Ministry portals. So what is it? The portals are the Clinical Trial Registry of India. So that is called as CTRI, Clinical Trial Registry of India, or CTRI. And after that one, you have the CCRIS, CTRI, CCRIS, and E-MEDA is there. Okay, CTRI means the Ayurveda data set in CTRI, and CCRI is there where the research management information system is there. Research management information system is there. E-MEDA is there. E-MEDA is called as Electronic Medical Heritage Accession. Electronic Medical Heritage Accession is there. There is the portal which is under the E-MEDA, and the AMR is there. AMR is called as Ayush Manuscripts Advanced Repository. Ayush Manuscripts Advanced Repository. Ayush Manuscripts Advanced Repository. You have also the SHAI there. SHAI means the Showcase of Ayurveda Historical Imprints. Showcase of Ayurveda Historical Imprints, that is called as the SHAI. And you have the Ayush Clinical Case Repository portal is there. Then the Ayush Sanjeevani app is there. I think Ayush Sanjeevani app was launched during the COVID times, and all the Sanjeevani app is there. And there will be significant study and documentation with respect to the efficacy of selected Ayush interventions there, and the Ayush 64 and the Kabasutra Kudineer medicines were given for the COVID-19 patients there. So these are all under Ayush Sanjeevani app. First is Ayush Sanjeevani app. And under the Ayush Sanjeevani app, it is the what are the medicines. So they launched a medicine called as Ayush 64. So Ayush 64 is the first medicine, and also Kabanir Kudineer. That is, okay, one is Kabasura Kudineer. Kabasura Kudineer. And you have the Ayush Ministry publications are there. Ayush Ministry publications are like preservation and promotion of Swarikpa. Swarikpa in Asia. In Asia, Swarikpa is preserved and promoted. That is the Ayush Ministry publications. And the next one is the compendium of important serials mentioned in Ayurveda series 1, volume 1, and Ayurveda Sangraha is there, Patya Vinishchaya is there. So this Patya Vinishchaya was once asked. Patya Vinishchaya is coming under what? It is an Ayush Ministry publications, one among the 4 publications which is mentioned by Ayush Ministry. Ayurveda Sangraha, Patya Vinishchaya, and a compendium of important serials there. And we are discussing about some of the missions for propagation of, for preventing certain diseases there. So first one is regarding the Mission Madhumeha. It's called as Mission Madhumeha. The Mission Madhumeha is like it has been launched on 2016. Okay. First National Ayurveda Day. The first mission and the first National Ayurveda Day, that was on Mission Madhumeha. So you have to consider India is the diabetes capital. Okay. Diabetes capital means the first place. The first place is diabetes. The first place Madhumeha. So there is the first Ayurveda Day. It is mentioned there. And prevention and control of diabetes through Ayurveda. There is Mission Madhumeha was launched there. And the Madhumeha assessment tool was there. That is called as the MAT tool. Madhumeha assessment tool. That is called as the MAT tool there. And this MAT tool, the self-assessed the people with regards to possibilities of diabetes conditions and all. And also you have the CCRS. CCRS is like the apex body where the main vision is to develop scientific evidence in Ayurveda principles and drug therapies there, for aiming at the Ayushman Bharat there, Thereby, the CCRS has been formed into a dynamic, vibrant, and model research organization, and to bring up modern scientific knowledge there, and the global leadership in research has been attained there. Healthcare activities is like the tribal healthcare research programs were attained, and the Swasthya Rakshan program was attained, and Ayurveda mobile healthcare program was mentioned under scheduled caste subplan, that is called as the SC/SP program, and the NPCDS program is there. That is the Ayush was integrated in 3 identified districts of states, that is the Bhilwara in Rajasthan and Surendranagar in Gujarat and Bihar. That is the NPCS program. This can be sometimes asked, the NPCS program, where it was done like that. So the NPCDS program, 1 minute, that is Ayush has been integrated in 3 different states of India, 3 different states. So in that one, what are the 3 different states? One is at Bihar, and one is at Surendranagar in Gujarat, and the third one is at Bhilwara in Rajasthan there. And thereby the governing bodies, like the official members, will be the president. President will be the honorable minister in charge, the Ministry of Ayush, and the vice president and the secretary, Ministry of Ayush, will be having the non-official members there, and the eminent researcher or teacher or professional in Ayurveda there. And you have the core research activities, that is the clinical research, drug standardization, medicinal plant research. These are coming under the core research activities there. You have the research journals, which is mentioned there. So that journals, we will list out what it is. So NPCDS, the places I will mention. Once Bihar, then it is at Surendranagar at Gujarat, and at Rajasthan at Bhilwara. And the other one is regarding the research journals. The research journals are like Journal of Drug Research in Ayurvedic Sciences. That is the JDRAS. One is the research one. Journal of Drug Research in Ayurvedic Sciences. That is JDRAS. Journal of Research in Ayurvedic Sciences is there. That is the JRAS is there. And the Journal of Indian Medical Heritage, JIMH, Journal of Indian Medical Heritage is there. These are the main 3 research journals which is mentioned under the journals there. And you have the CCRS web portals are there. CCRS web portals are like Ayush research portal is there. Research data of Ayush system at a global level is there. And the Ayush Pragriti web portal is there. So the Ayur Pragriti web portal, which is having a demographic profile there, where the people's data is entered and it is analyzed, that is all mentioned under Ayur Pragriti web portal. Then we have regarding the CCRAS, some of the schemes are there. Like after the CCRAS, there is the postdoctoral fellowship is there. So this will motivate the young researchers of Ayurveda, where you have so many research activities where you can club with CSIR, ICMR, DBT, and National Institute, and then you can continue these research activities further. And this is a course. Postdoctoral fellowship is a continuous course for about 2 years there, where you will get a good stipend after an entrance test there. Then is regarding the Namaste portal there. Okay. The Namaste portal, that is the National Ayush Morbidity and Standardized Terminologies. That is the electronic portal. So here the web portal for standardized terminologies is there, and the National Morbidity Codes of Ayurveda, Siddha, and Unani system of medicine, and the WHO ICD-10 and ICD-11 is there. ICD-10 and ICD-11 is there. That is mentioned under the Namaste portal there. Then you have the Namaste portal is like National Ayush Morbidity and Standardized Terminologies electronic portal there. After that, you have regarding the Spark. Spark is coming under the CCRA's program. I think recently, I think 2 days before only, the Spark category was published, where the Spark categorized people will have a money amount of rupees 50,000 for the Spark one. So the Spark was initiated under the studentship program for Ayurveda research. That Spark will this will promote the interest and aptitude for research among Ayurveda undergraduates there. So the main objective is that which promote the undergraduate Ayurveda students, which will familiarize themselves with the research methodology and activities there. So the value of students will be like 25,000 per month for 2 months duration. And it is a stipend for the student there. And this will be paid only after the completion of research and approval of the final report there. So the cost of research will be borne by the institution or medical college where research is conducted, and the CCRS institute may be approached for the guide or the student for any technical guidance in the case of formulation and execution of research proposals there. Then the other one is regarding the PG star. After the Spark was for the undergraduate students, and the PG star was for the CCRAS. And here, the training in Ayurveda research for PG scholars. The training in Ayurveda research for PG scholars, that is called as the PG star. And here, the MD and MS scholars were given financial and technical support during their thesis times. That is called as the PG star there. And you have the scholarship amount is about 1 lakh. 1 lakh can be given per scholar, and about 100 per year scholarships are being given every year there. So the research proposal should be dynamic, and this will represent the national institute's needs, like the nation's need, like the India, what it needs in the case of healthcare industry. Those kind of theses will be getting a scholarship like this. And also you have ebook. I think the Ashtanga Hridaya, the Charak Samhita, everything, the ebook is available there. So the ebook is a portal for the intramural research project, like the preparation of Ayurveda Grantha Samuchaya, like the Ayurveda ebook there, which is launched by our first minister, that is Shri Sripat Naik, and the Honorable Minister of State there. And the portal will have the primary text of Ayurveda, like Brihatrayis are there, Lagutrayis are there, and the important Nigandus are also even updated there. And you have regarding CCRI's Agni. So the CCRS Agni is like Ayurveda Gyan Naipunya Initiative. Ayurveda Gyan Naipunya Initiative, that is also called as Agni 2 there. And it promotes the culture of reporting of evidence-based activities there. And also you have the Smart 2. Smart 2 means a scope for mainstreaming Ayurveda research among teaching professionals. So for the teaching professional, this was activities maintained. So here, the promoting robust clinical studies in priority areas with mutual collaboration. So you have the Balakasa. In the Balakasa, the safety, tolerability, and adherence to Ayurveda formulations. You have the malnutrition, insufficient lactation, abnormal uterine bleeding, osteoporosis, and diabetes mellitus 2. These are the priority research areas for Smart 2 activities there. So these are the important areas for Smart 2, and Ayurveda formulations which were mentioned by or formulated by CCRAs. So the first drug was Ayush 64. We have already discussed about Ayush 64 during the COVID-19 practices there. So Ayush 64, it is a polyherbal formulation, a formulation with a lot of ingredients there, and the dose of asymptomatic COVID-19 cases. If the COVID-19 cases is there, but it is asymptomatic, means you can take about 2 tablets of 500 mg twice daily, 1 hour after the meals, with warm water for at least for 14 days there. And mild to moderate cases, 2 tablets thrice daily, that is the dosage there. And what is the contents of it? Mainly Saptaparna is there, then Kirada Tikta is there, and Kuberaksha. These are the main ingredients which is present in the Ayush 64. This can be asked there. What is the Ayush 64 contents there? That is Saptavarna. Saptavarna is there. Kirada Tikta and Kuberaksha. These are coming under Ayush 64. Then you have Ayush SG capsules there. Ayush SG. So the Ayush SG, like Ayurveda formulation, which is developed by CCRAS, which manages rheumatoid arthritis. RA conditions will be managed here, Ayush SG. Ayush 82 is there. Ayush 82 is like anti-diabetic drug, which is developed by CCRS. Ayush 82, that is the anti-diabetic. Ayush 64 is for the COVID-19 there. Ayush SG capsule is for the rheumatoid arthritis there. Ayush SG. This is here for the rheumatoid arthritis. After Ayush SG, it is Ayush 82. And Ayush 82 is like an anti-diabetic drug. It is an anti-diabetic drug which is developed by CCRAS and tested and it is tested over hypoglycemic drugs. What are the hypoglycemic drugs? Just mentioned there. And the recent one which is being added is the Ayush Cure 2C. Okay, this is anti-diabetic. Okay, I think you are clear about these things. The other one is regarding the Ayush call. Ayush call 2C, that's the thing. So here it is like a coded Ayurvedic drug which is developed by CCRAS, which improve the quality of life for cancer patients. So Ayush call 2C is for the cancer patients. And you have the Ayush, there are so many other medicines. Ayush Manas is there for the cognitive development, for the mental retarded people. Ayush Rasayana A and B is there, that is for the geriatric health. Cartol S, that is one medicine for cancer. Cartol. Cartol S, that is for cancer. Then Ayush PG7 is there for the dengue fever. HPG7 is for the dengue fever there. Then you have the Ayush M3, that is for the migraine. You have the regarding the Ayush D for type 2 diabetes mellitus. Ayush D for the diabetes mellitus. Ayush SL is there, that is for the filariasis. SL for filariasis. And you have the Ayush K1 is there for the chronic kidney diseases. Ayush K1 for chronic kidney diseases. After the Ayush K1, it is Ayush A, that is for bronchial asthma. Then you have Ayush C1 for wound healing. C1 for wound healing is there. And the next one is regarding the NCISM. Maybe the NCISM and regarding Deshka Pragati Parikshan. So here, NCISM, we know there was an act which was maintained that is called as the NCISM Act, which was in 2020 there. And in 2021, the NCISM statutory body was constituted and NCISM came into force from 2021 under Lokayukta there. And this was replaced, this came after replacing CCIM, that is the Central Council for Indian Medicine. And the chairperson was Vaidya Jayan Pujari, which is an office which is located in New Delhi there. And there are autonomous boards under the supervision of NCISM, like the Board of Ayurveda. Then you have the Board of Unani, Siddha and Soarikpa, that is BUSS is there. And you have regarding the medical assessment and rating board, that is called as the MARBISM, mainly NCISM, regarding the teacher and the teacher joining, how the institute works and how the education sector is maintained. These are all coming under the MARBISM there. And the chairman of NCISM is Vaidya Jayantiyo Pujari, and the president of Board of Ayurveda is Dr. B.S. Prasad. And the member is Dr. Adul B. Varshne. And you have the president of Board of Unani Siddha and Suvarikpa, that is Dr. K. Jagannathan is there. These are all you will get it in Google easily. And president of Board of Ethics Regulations and all, Vaidya Rakesh Sharma is there. And you have the president of Medical Assessment and Rating Board, that is a MARBISM, that is Raghuram Bhatt. And the members are regarding Dr. B.L. Mehra and Dr. Arati P.S., that is the president of MARBISM. Okay. And their launch was regarding Deshka Pragati Parikshan, and this was maintained under the Ministry of Ayush. And here, the Honorable Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi and the Minister of Ayush Pratap Rao Jinda both have conducted the NCISM Pragati Parikshan. And this will incorporate Ayurveda-based lifestyle practices there, and health campaign can be maintained, and the largest video album of participants sharing a campaigning message. And by this, the campaigning can be understood, like the Prakriti can be understood, personalized health practices can be done, and a nationwide movement for wellness can be participated in. These are all coming under Deshka Prakriti Parikshan there. And you have the Global Center, WHO Global Center for Traditional Medicine is there. This was launched on April 6th, okay, April 6th, April 19, 2022. And this office is located at Jamnagar. I hope when you go inside of Jamnagar near the Ayurvedic College is there, you will see a small building there. There is the WHO GCTM there. And the main aim is like traditional medicine should be benefited there with the modern science. The modern science should be incorporated with the Ayurveda science, and thereby a comprehensive health strategy should be maintained there. And this will maximize the role of traditional medicine. The traditional medicine, the role can be maintained in global health there. And the new center will be having the focusing on 4 main strategies there, like the evidence and learning, data and analytics, statistics, and regarding equity and the innovation and technology. These are all coming under the WHO GCTM there. And you have regarding the pharmacovigilance. Pharmacovigilance like reduces the risk of drug-related harm to patients there. Drug-related harm to patients. And the World Health Organization, it is a collaborating center for international drug monitoring, like the Uppsala Monitoring Center at Sweden there. And you have the National Pharmacovigilance Coordination Center that I've already told you, that is at AYA, New Delhi. And the National Pharmacovigilance Coordination Centers are the National Pharmacovigilance Resource Center is the National Pharmacovigilance Resource Center, that is at ITRA, Jamnagar there. And there are about 99 peripheral regional pharmacovigilance centers, 99. And this was all formulated under the Indian Pharmacopoeial Commission there. And thereby the Schedule Z is mentioning about the pharmacovigilance, that is called as ayursuraksha.com. That is the Schedule Z there. And the Pradhan Mantri Vriksha Ayush Yojana, like the National Medicinal Plant Board is there under the Minister of Ayush. And the main purpose is the promotion of medicinal plant cultivation, post-harvest management, and marketing supplies there. This is coming under the Pradhan Mantri Vriksha Ayush Yojana there, okay? And you have the, other than the Namaste portal, you have the Namami portal also. That is the National Mission for Manuscripts, okay? National Mission for Manuscripts, that is regarding the Namami portal. You have the autonomous organization. It is under the Ministry of Culture there. And this portal, the nodal agency is at the IGNOS, Indira Gandhi National Center for Arts. That is the nodal agency for National Mission for Manuscripts. And you have the Ayush Ahar, okay? the Ayush Ahar, that is a healthy project which is launched by the Ministry of Ayush there, and Ayush Bhavan at New Delhi it is available there. It has been first launched at New Delhi at Ayush Bhavan, and this will promote a nutritional diet and also a healthy living there. It includes vegetable poha, then bhajani vada, gajar ka halwa, and kokum drink. These are the main healthy dishes which are available there. And Ayurveda Ahara is another protocol. Here, the FSSI has formulated food safety standards and all, like the Ayurveda Ahara regulations under 2022. And here, the Schedule A of these regulations are maintained there, like Ayurveda drugs or proprietary Ayurvedic medicines and medicinal plant boards. The herbs which are mentioned under Schedule E1 of the DNC Act. Schedule E1 of DNC Act, the herbs are being listed. The metals-based Ayurvedic drugs are mentioned. These are all coming under the Ayurveda Ahara there. And also there is an MOA and FSSI where the country's apex body for food regulation is maintained there. And you have the schedule for Ayurveda Ahara, like Schedule A is there. The Schedule A will have 71 Ayurveda books, okay? And the Schedule B is there, that is the categories like A, B, B1 and B2 is there. Category A is there like the Ayurveda Ahara, and category B is there where the Ahara using modern drugs are being used there. And next is regarding Ayurveda Ayush, what is the digital initiatives which is mentioned. This is the last part among the Ayush GK part there. Okay, the first one is regarding the Ayush digital initiatives. So the first one is regarding Ayurveda e-learning portal. Ayurveda e-learning portal. This is mentioned under this part, Ayurveda e-learning portal. So the main purpose is like electronic online learning program is there. That is the learning program designed for Ayurveda there. And the main objective is like Ayurveda principles should be incorporated among the medical fraternity scholars there, and thereby developed and funded by Ministry of Ayush there. And you have the Ayurvedic Inheritance of India portal there. Thereby there is regarding in 2013, you have the target group as researcher and the general people there. So one is regarding the Ayurveda e-learning portal and Ayurvedic Inheritance of India portal. These are the two important portals. And also the Health Information System Initiative is there, like the AHMIS and the Namaste portal, Ayush Suraksha portal and the e-Aushadhi portal there. So this I will mention, that is AHMIS portal. And you have the Namaste portal. And then you have the Ayush Suraksha portal. Also, you have regarding the Ayush Suraksha portal is that the pharmacovigilance. Suraksha, the word only pharmacovigilance. So the pharmacovigilance center is being promoted. The e-Aushadhi portal is there, the next one. So the e-Aushadhi portal, the peculiarity is that it is a complete supply chain management system for Ayush there. And you have the e-Charak portal and Triskanda Kosha. E-Charak portal is there. Charak portal is there. And the Triskanda Kosha is there. And the Triskanda Kosha is like Ayurveda, information technology, and Sanskrit is being collaborated there. And by that, the Ayudha Nidhana and Ayudha Upachara is mentioned there. Ayudha Nidhana and Ayudha Upachara. And you have the Siddhar app, like Android mobile application for documenting ADEs. Like suspended adverse drug reactions are there, and also there is research database library initiatives are there. Among that, the first one is regarding the TKDL. TKDL is there, TKRC is there, and the Ayush research portal is there. So the TKDL, the main purpose is like the traditional knowledge in digital format is maintained there, and the prevention of biopiracy is being done there, and the TKRC is there, that is called as a traditional knowledge research classification. So TKDL and the TKRC. TKDL, TKRC is there, and the Ayush research portal is there. And the more important one is regarding the Dhara portal. So the Dhara portal is like online indexing services for Ayurveda articles. For the Ayurveda articles, the online indexing services are done by Dhara portal. RMIS portal is there. Like it will help the Ayush postgraduate students in thesis and dissertations. So that one is the RMIS portal. So the questions can be asked like, which portal helps the postgraduate students for the thesis and dissertation purposes? That is the RMIS portal. And you have the e-class portal, like the electronic library, thereby index of research publications of various journals there. That is the e-class portal. Then Ayurveda Grantha Samuchaya portal is there, like electronic platform for Ayurveda classical books there. And Ayush Sanjeevani application is there, that is for enhancing immunity for COVID-19 activities there. And you have the formation, education, and communication initiatives, like the Sudha Ennis app is there, and the Yoga Locator app is there, Naturopathy app is there, and in the bucket list that is regarding Ayush next. Ayush entered exam is there. This was already collaborated and very well managed by Ayush by Ayush stream. That is like NCISM entered, not by Ayush, NCISM entered. So that was for the postgraduates. The people should in the teaching field, the people who want to enter as assistant professor. For them, this Ayush exam was conducted. That is called as the Ayush NTET. And the next one is for the Ayush undergraduates. That is called as the Ayush Next exam. So the Ayush Next exam is like information exchange with career guidance. For the career guidance and good quality students only come back, students should only come out. So that's called as the Ayush Next. And you have the Ayush Grid program. Ayush Grid means the Ayush centric digital health platform, which was created by Ministry of Ayush there. And you have the Namaste portal, Ayush research portal, development and implementation of Ayushman Bharat health account is there. And you have the EMAP and M Yoga app is also there. EMAP and also the M Yoga app. EMAP like as a project. EMAP is a project which is funded by Ayush. Which is considered as the e-module application for Panchakarma there. And you have the portal is a one-step reference for the Panchakarma and for ISM practitioners, and the research publications will be framed there. And also you have the M Yoga. So that was regarding EMAP. And also M Yoga app. So the Young Yoga app is like bridging wellness through technology. Okay, through the technology, this is maintained. That is the Young Yoga app. That so it is a mobile initiative, like be healthy, be fit. Like that is the motto there. These are the main research activities which are conducted under the Ministry of Ayush. I hope you are very clear about these things. Any other doubt you can ask. I think regarding Ayush grid, I will explain first because that is something new, the Ayush grid. The Ayush grid is there. That is the Ayush centric digital health platform that is called as the DHP. Ayush grid, that is the centric, that is the DHP created by the Ministry of Ayush. Ayush centric digital health platform. Ayush centric digital health platform. So this AG, where the core layer, national layer, and the state layer is there with the citizen access there. So here, Namaste and AHMIS is there, where the COVID-19 pandemic is mentioned, and the International Telecommunication Union is there under the WHO, and for the AI, Jesus, like artificial intelligence, this was maintained. These are all coming under the Ayush grid there. That is the DHP eye-centric method. I hope you're very clear about it. One thing I have to tell, it's regarding how you start studying them. So Ayush GK questions are very less. It's not like too much like Samhita it will be asked. It is very less, but though it will be asked, maybe we have seen like most of the answers are wrong then, because we think like, ah, yeah, I know everything, and you leave it there. When you leave it there, what will happen is that you tend to forget the things, or more negative markings will be coming there. So to make it possible, you can make it a tabular column like that one. So tabular column is that all the national institute and all the location centers can be made into a tabular column, which will be helpful for you to study that. That is more important there. And some of the digital health initiatives like eDhara, what is its aim, and Yoga, what is it, like that you can mention everywhere. That will be helpful for you. Okay, these are the main things which I have to tell you. And then how to study. Maybe this is a timing where you have to study at your maximum, because the exam is at the doorstep. So when you don't study now, what will happen is that you will not get panicked, but you will be at loss there, because the panic will come just before the exam only. But now you will not get panicked, but you will get panicked just before the exams there. So the people who have studied the exams and you have left in between, for them I am telling, for them what you have to do is that you can always come back, because studies is not limited for some other people. And when you think, so many people have studied well, I am at backlog, there is nothing like that, because all the people were busy either with their jobs or either with their internship activities. These are the two possibilities there. So everyone will be at this peak moment. Maybe they might have completed at least one revision, but you might be little backward, like half revision is already done. And half done, the people who have completed one revision will be also at its pace, because they have done it very long back, and they will be also fresh to the topic, because they will forget it very easily. It will be stored in the short-term memory, that's why. So you both are at the same level. So even though you are both at the same level, you can start a running race at any instance. So study well for that one. The timing is still in your hands. When you study at least now, you will get a good rank in the coming days at least. So that's why study well. That is the most important thing I have to tell you. And the revise the things like the apps like the M-Yoga, eMap, the Dhara portal. These are the main things there. I'll ask a question there, okay? The question is like, you are a PG student and you are searching for the thesis and dissertation completed till now. You are searching for it. And for that one, which portal you will be referring for the thesis and dissertation? RMIS portal, Dhara portal, Ayush research portal, or TKRC? I'll repeat option once again. RMIS portal, Dhara portal, Ayush research portal, or the TKRC. What it is? Think for the thesis and dissertation what it is. RMIS. RMIS is for the thesis and dissertation. Dhara portal is for the Ayurveda articles there. Dhara portal is for the Ayurveda articles there. So D for article, or the D grade article, like that you can manage. D grade article. Just remember that mnemonic, then also you will get it there. Then the Ayush research portal is there. There is a database for Ayush research articles there. And this is also funded and developed by CCRAs and Ministry of Ayush there. You have also, the next one is traditional knowledge in digital format. That is coming under which format? The traditional knowledge in digital format, that is maintained under which portal? So options are TKDL, TKRC, Ayush Research Portal, or the Dhara portal. Like traditional knowledge in digital format and prevention of biopiracy. This is maintained under which portal? TKDL, TKRC, Ayush Research Portal, or the Dhara portal? That is mentioned under TKDL portal. Okay, the TKDL portal was managed in the year 2001, and you have the target group, like the healthcare system and researchers are the target group there, and it is developed and funded by CSIR and the Ministry of Ayush there, and it protects the ancient traditional knowledge from exploitation through biopiracy and unethical patents. And you have the TKRC. The TKRC, like it is classified the Indian traditional knowledge into several thousand subgroups for Ayurveda, Unani, Siddha, and yoga related terminology there. Okay, that is part. And E-class portal is there. One thing is like postgraduate students research publications of various journals. That is mentioned under the E-class portal there. Then one more question. Which is an app which is developed and funded by MOA, like this is the Ministry of Ayush, which is adopted by public for enhancing immunity for COVID-19. For COVID-19 immunity enhancer, which app was installed, which was funded by Ministry of Ayush? It is Ayush Sanjeevani app, okay? Ayush Sanjeevani app was coming under the list of it. Then you have the Ayurveda Grantha Samuchaya portal. There you have Ayurveda classical books list is there. This is also funded by CCRS and Ministry of Ayush. Yoga locator is there. The yoga locator is that it will show wherever the yoga activities is going on all over the world, whatever it is. And the target groups are who? The public and also the trainers there. And in 2019, it was formulated there and it was developed and funded by Ministry of Ayush there. And the objective is that it is providing the location trainers of yoga in one place there. And the naturopathy NIN app is there. National Institute of Naturopathy. And it was in the year 2017 and it was developed and funded by CCRYN and the Ministry of Ayush there. And it provides a basic information of yoga and naturopathy system there. And the patients and general people and students were benefited with it, okay? And the M-Yoga app is there. Like it will be bridging wellness through technology. Like this mobile app will facilitate post-pandemic rehabilitation, and the UN's Be Healthy program is there, and Be Mobile initiative, and the universal health coverage policy is there. And the recent addition in this one is regarding Ayurveda incorporation in many of the insurance policies there. That was a major breakthrough because previously people used to be away from Ayush treatments and rehabilitation because insurance coverage is not there. Nowadays, insurance coverage is there. So the people are taking good use of the insurance coverages and all. And now also there are many corporate companies coming towards Ayurveda practice and the hospital makeup, because previously they used to ignore these conditions, but now the people are coming towards, like many multinational or corporate level hospitals like Apollo and Medenda. These are many of the corporate levels. They are all coming towards Ayurveda sector because seeing the research and fundings which is manageable in Ayurveda. Okay. Anything else you have the doubt or anything? I hope everything is clear for you. We'll wind up for today. If anything is there, you can message and see the Telegram groups. We'll be adding the questions there. Study the questions there and see for the mnemonics. That is very important. There. See for the mnemonics part. And then keep a timetable. Keep dehydrated and take a little bit of ghee in your diet because this is a little bit dry there. So take a little bit of ghee. Never do divasupna. It's not indicated in this ritu. And then take good quality foods there. It is more important for the brains to work there. Okay. Thank you.